Hi, I'm Wes Allen with DM Tales, and over on Dungeon Craft, Professor DM has asked folks to make July Indie TTRPG month. Because that's pretty much my entire channel, I am all too happy to participate. Let's roll it. Before Professor DM decided he was going to invite folks to celebrate Independent TTRPG Month, I had already laid out that I was going to be taking a small hiatus during the early part of July. I've just been going full bore with a lot of things and needed to take a little bit of a breather to get back. I am still working on a whole bunch of stuff, however, and I wanted to share 3 of the things that I'm working on for July that now become part of Indie TTRPG Month. The first will probably be my last scripted video for the better part of a couple of weeks, and that is Numenera Destiny. I am just about done the book. I am currently reading the adventures in the back, and I'm going to be doing a quick look at this, probably record it tomorrow and have it up, I hope, by Tuesday, if not Monday night. And this is a really interesting look. I don't need to do a full look at it because it's got pretty much the same design language and construction as Numenera Discovery. And so all those elements are already there. And then I just want to look at some new things like the new types and foci and descriptors that are in the book, as well as some new abilities, things like crafting and stuff. There's a lot in here that's really good. If you are a beginning GM and you're just getting used to it, you don't want to work on settlement building, you can probably ignore much of what's in this book, but the stuff you can add in without breaking Numenera Discovery is really nice. There's a reason why these come in a box set. So the next 2 things I'll be working on for Indie TTRPG Month are the 2 books that you see here. Actually, one's a box set. We have Forbidden Lands and Scum and Villainy, which when I get through Numenera Destiny, I'm finally going to be able to break out of its wrapping so I can actually read it. I'll be dealing with those while I'm on hiatus and preparing my reviews for that so I can get them done by the end of July. I am really looking forward to getting into Scum and Villainy, especially. People have raved about Blades in the Dark, and I've been looking for a science fiction style game that I would enjoy playing. So many of the ones that I read, they just don't have the feel that I'm looking for, and I think maybe Scum and Villainy will fill that role, so I'm really excited to dive into it. And then Forbidden Lands is essentially a love letter to the early days of the game. It is very much a new take with old design language. It looks beautiful, and I can't wait to share that with everybody on the channel. There's a reason why Forbidden Lands won a lot of awards when it came out. Now, beyond that, I will get back to my tables by the end of July, and I only play independent games. I'm going to be playing with my basic fantasy RPG table by the end of July, hopefully in the next couple of weeks. And then by the end of July, I'll be having my in-person group gather around the table to continue our adventures with Castles and Crusades, which has been a very fun experience to have that group just around the table together. Such a different vibe than playing online. By the end of the summer, I also hope to be doing my first one-shot with Numenera. It's a really cool system. I like the way that Sci-Fi lays things out and makes all the crunch before the roll. It is really, really cool. So that's what I'm working on for Indie TTRPG Month. What are you working on for this month? Are you going to try a new game? Are you going to introduce your players to something they haven't heard of before? Or read a new book by a company you haven't read before? The sky is the limit, and I hope folks get together to celebrate the expansion of the hobby into so many new and wonderful games, and we don't even need to mention the one that's the elephant in the room. What are you going to do to celebrate Independent TTRPG Month? Leave a comment, like, subscribe, share. Let me know what you're going to do. I'm really excited to hear. Until we see each other again, folks, happy playing, everyone.